AI video dating is here. It's about time, right? What does that mean? What does that look like? Well, we use artificial intelligence to help design and grow our businesses. We use TikTok and social media to create influence, to get us in front of 20 million future potential clients every 10 to 14 days. That's what happens with my videos. My videos get me in front of 20 million future potential clients every 10 to 14 days. So why not use the same strategies, the same leverage tools that help us in business to help us design trusted relationships in our love life? All right. Is that possible? Well, we're about to prove it. We're about to interview our first millionaire, and we're going to use those exact techniques to get them in front of 20 million future potential matches or perfect loves of their lives. And we're going to use video, and the video is basically a conversation, right? Two people having a conversation, asking questions, and going deeper on certain part of their lives, how they feel politically, what type of match are they looking for, and everything like that. So asking 20 or 50 questions to get a sense of who the true person is. But here's the advantage. No more 10-year-old pictures, no more hiding behind a profile. This is the real person being interviewed in a real life conversation. It could be over dinner. It could be just, having coffee. It could be just two people having conversations, and no filters, just being authentic, vulnerable selves, right? Because isn't that really who you're trying to meet? Because when you take someone out for dinner or drinks in a dark restaurant, you're trying to put on this facade of who you would like to be, but that's not who you are. And eventually, the person's going to realize, 6 months after sex, that that's not who you are. So why waste 6 months of going in the wrong direction? Why not just be the real authentic person you are on day one or before you meet, right? What if we could create a video like that of you and put it out there in front of 20 million people who might want to date you? Then they comment on your video, then AI responds to that. You don't want to talk to 20 million people. A well-designed profile video pushes 20 million people away and attracts 50 of the perfect candidates. Now you're only spending quality time with 10 or 50, whatever your number is. And then from those 50 or those 10, you narrow it down. You have drinks, you have dinners, you go for a walk, you take your dog for a walk, whatever that is, and you find out who that true person is. But you're starting from a pool of 20 million. Again, your video, you're using TikTok's AI to push that video out to your ideal candidate, right? Your ideal candidate says, yes, I would like to meet that person. They comment. Your AI responds to that comment, asks further questions, clarifying questions. Are you this? Are you this? Are you this? Are you this? Right? In an engaging way. And this could happen over a 1 week or 3 month process, but it doesn't matter because it's AI doing this. You're not investing any of your personal time. The only personal time you invest is in the interview process, right? And it could be as natural or as business minded as you want to be. If you are very efficient, you want to, get the red flags out of the way first, right? And once you've gotten rid of the red flags, then AI does this again to make sure, people are not comfortable lying the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time, right? So if something is important to you and you ask the same question worded differently in 5 different occasions using psychological testing and profiling, right? Then you're getting a sense of who that person is. And once AI has reduced that, 20 million to 50 or 30 or 10, whatever your number is, and now it's time for you to engage. Now you're reading all the previous conversations, you know their dog's name. They like to fly to Denver for some reason. They play pickleball. They go downhill mountain biking. They love, cruising. They love traveling to Paris, or they're a foodie, or they love wine, or whatever it is. Now that you have that conversation in note form, now when you get on the Zoom call, or you meet, or you fly in together, because again, this is high net worth people. You want to meet high net worth people. So when you fly in, or you go for a walk, or whatever you choose to do, you already know their preferences. You know everything about them pretty much. Now it's basically putting a face to a name and qualifying everything that they said over a Zoom call or over dinner, if that's what you choose to do. But it's a great way to find out who this person is going to be a year from now. And this is where the psychological profiling and testing comes from. Because if you're not being your authentic self in a video, then you're only fooling yourself, right? So is this the next level of dating? I truly believe it is. I'm putting my heart and soul into this because I'm looking for the love of my life, and I'm designing a system that works for me. And this is the second time around. The first time that I did this, I hired 3 social media managers because there was no AI available at that time. We were working around the clock for 2.5 years. We were reading 2 million profiles and selecting from the list, does this person qualify? Does this person move forward or get deleted right here, right? And this is where AI now does 90% of the heavy lifting, right? All you're doing is investing 20 minutes to prepare for the interview, and you're sending me questions you want me to ask to put you in the best light, but we ask you to be vulnerable, be authentic, right? And I'm going to ask some questions to show who you are. We want to see your personality. We want to see your sense of humor. We want to see how you react in certain situations. Of course, you're going to be nervous the first time, right? But when we do it the second, third, fourth, 10th time, eventually we're going to start seeing the real you. And each time we post this video with a description of hashtags, you want to meet someone in Boston or San Francisco, wherever you want to meet, and we use the description so TikTok's AI pushes that video to that city or North America, or you want to meet someone in Paris and move to Paris, or whatever your scenario is, and we keep posting these videos, eventually you're going to be in front of 10 or 50 of your perfect love lives of your life, okay? And it's up to you to take it from there. We can do the introductions, you just take it from there, right? But join our CEO club so you can learn how to speak, how to articulate, how to have a presence, how to tell a joke, how to start a business, right? I'm a management consultant after all. So we help you in all these different ways to help you bring out the best you, not the fake you, the real you inside of you, right? And that just needs a little bit of practice. So is AI video dating the next level, right? Human beings are not designed to be, to be alone. We are not designed to be lonely. We are designed to share our lives with someone special. Agree or disagree? Type AI video below if you want to be interviewed and you want to have your opportunity to have the best life ever. Ever. Type AI below. Thank you.